video. We just ended our first season. We're starting the off season. We didn't make the playoffs. No. The Yankees beat the Mets. Wow. We got a starting pitcher and a relief pitcher and a shortstop that retired. No inductees. And we got a 1-year contract worth $570,000 to be the ace. You're seriously only paying me less than $500,000? Alright, and we're simming spring training. We never played
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Alright, and let's sim spring training. Let's see how we do. Oh, and 2. Alright, we are starting the regular season. And we're the first. So it looks like we only have one catcher. That's it. Starting off fresh, starting the first year off right. We've got the first game of the year. We're pitching. Who knows how well we're going to do?
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. And now, Ray Guillen, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
I'll take that. Go to the 4 seam right
Into
there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll take that strikeout.
1 out, base is empty, and Adam Hazley digs
first
in
strikeout
now.
of the year. Get that out of the way.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Wow.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it
so
right
annoying.
when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his
all the
jerseys.
times that I
now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
To 5 home runs and 9 RBIs.
So next to hit is Terry Anderson. He, of course, no slouch at the plate as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. And that's the second out. Now into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Aguilar is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Next, it'll be Kyle Seager. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Lifted down the line in left. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So stepping in is Terry Anderson, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Sent on the ground out to second. Flores has it, and there are 2 away now. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Fouled off.
Up by 5, which is actually pretty good.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This pitcher looks like he has a chance to have a nice little cruise inning. After punching out the 7- and 8-hole hitters, he's staring the pitcher down.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Nice hit, but our
Henniger gets there for the catch, and that ends the... Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That brings up Alec Bohm. Struck out in his first at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
I could have went the other way.
To first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Nothing across here this half. Next, it'll be Terry Anderson. He bounced out last time up. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have.
Well,
They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just hung in there on that one.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And it's fouled away. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
If I get 10
Next
strikeouts,
up, JT Realmuto 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And they start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call.
It's going to take a lot of strikeouts to do.
Hit high and deep to left field. McCutchen looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Kyle Seager will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So now a runner on at second with 1 away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Lifted down the line in left. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
So it was a swinging strike 3. Wilmer Flores becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Gene Segura stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Seager at second with 2 down. Fouled away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ray Guillen. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Swing and a flare down the line. Coming on is McCutchen. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Pretty good.
Here now is Adam Hazley as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Next to hit, Alec Bohm. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 3.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Harper.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hit.
A swing and a miss.
That's
That
how you do
retires
it.
the side, and that. Eliezer Hernandez gets the 11-4 at the end of this affair. Miami
take that.
posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done.
Get some wins.
First for the victorious Miami
Get a win.
Marlins. 2 runs.
Take.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Time for Game 2.
Let's see what I got.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce
The
Harper.
right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base.
So here is Didi Gregorius. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 9. That's a strike to throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make
What?
the pick. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will
How?
be no advance.
That's such bull.
And stepping in, Terry Anderson trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. So now into the box is Terry Anderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Like you can, come on.
First pitch coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to
on,
make
how
the
can he catch
play,
it every
and that'll
time?
retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce
The right
Harper.
fielder,
He flew
number
out
3.
in his last AB. 0-1
Right.
the count to Bryce Harper. Strike called, now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher.
Next to dig in, Terry Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing
come
there.
on.
It's
Give me a better
0-1.
pitch.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon.
come
Everyone,
on.
it's so
Give
much
me a better
harder to
pitch.
concentrate when it rains.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped
Don't
up.
catch it,
Seager
don't catch it.
has room in foul territory.
Thank you.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run.
Come on.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Fucking game.
Now to bat, Terry Anderson flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad.
come on.
If he can get it deep enough,
Wasn't
he
aiming
should
right
be able
there.
to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder
Holy
looking
crap.
up.
I hit a
Still
grand
going
slam.
back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
I'll take it.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Ooh.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this
Can you do
contest.
it?
The Miami
My better
Marlins.
batting average is like .14 right now, but a home run with 4 RBIs. Yeah. Number 8. We're at .143. It's starting to disappear.
MLB The Show. Digging in next, Terry Anderson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped up.
Oh.
Lindor is there. And that ends the inning. No run. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So next to bat will be Terry Anderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Stepping up is Terry Anderson. Hard ground ball to third.
Ryan,
throw on to first. 2 gone. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, a matchup of NL. Now into the box, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
Line to the right side.
Nice hit.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Fouled off. DeShields leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Arozarena is there. 2 gone.
Gonna be hard.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now.
Nice.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So here now is the pitcher, Terry Anderson. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way.
It's right there.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And that one yanked just foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back. Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Aguilar trying to get there. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 3.
What?
3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well.
That
he
is
would have
so
swung
annoying.
at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. The potential tying run for him at third base. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Kevin Pillar becomes out number 2 this inning. Jacob deGrom is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Delino DeShields. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Luis Guillorme.
13, second baseman.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Where's your 1 now?
Fouled off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Here now the 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Base is empty, 2 away, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Fouled away.
Throwing a lot of pitches, but I've had to deal with a lot of base runners.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Mets go down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Terry Anderson, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Guillorme ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Let's see what I got.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's how you do it.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Henniger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-1 the count. Now here it comes. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. McCutchen retreats to the track, and he'll put this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, James McCann. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right
I
when
don't
they
get this
drafted
umpire
this guy.
strike zone.
He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he takes a called strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the 1st out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
High in the air down the right field line. Henniger in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Again, another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so
okay,
far.
Barry, you're a good boy.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So the
Anderson.
next to hit is Terry Anderson. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third.
Oh, come on.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't catch.
I'm surprised they still haven't even
Way
here.
to go. For the Mets,
Now the
the right
pitch.
fielder, Jelino.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's out number 1. And now here is Luis Guillorme. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Louis.
In there, strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fouled off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the
Nice
play
catch.
out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in will be Francisco Lindor. He bounced out last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Lindor.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Nice catch.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across. Ryan Stanek will come on. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2.
Come on. I even had 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, and I still didn't.
Heck of a performance in his last time on the mound. I know it's still a small sample size, but I've seen a guy who can really challenge hitters at this level. Al Leiter, what are you seeing when you look at him?
Seeing an exceptional plus fastball. This is a guy that everybody in the game knew that this is what he possessed. So I think by getting to now in the big leagues, he's now able to show the major league world, right? So what he was able to show, I think is just dominating stuff. You know, there's nothing cute about it. Went right after hitters, wipe out off-speed breaking stuff, and then the exceptional arm.
I'm at 77 batting average. God. Trying to work on it, but it's not working.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the... Set to get his evening at the plate started, Trey Williams trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he'll be tagged out at second base.
Anderson.
Now at the plate is Terry Anderson. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, you
Struck
got
him
me
out.
the stupid curveball.
Stepping in once again is Terry Anderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Finally, I got a hit.
And in the left field for a one-out hit.
Help with the average. Decent, hopefully.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off the
Into the box, Terry Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the first pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should...
What do we got?
The next to bat for Atlanta, Harold Ramirez, flew out last time up. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And now in the box, Terry Anderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
3 runs on 10 hits.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League. Sandy Alcantara gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Acuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Striding in is Terry Anderson. He flew out in his last AB.
Anderson.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So now here is Terry Anderson. Flew out last time up.
Anderson.
Now the first pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Over to Albies, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just exit. Now to the plate, Terry Anderson. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
Oh, come on. I wasn't aiming fucking right there, game.
The 0-1 gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches and some...
Oh, it's fucking annoying.
Jenny Finch, you weren't just a star on the softball diamond, but you are also the wife of a former major leaguer. What is it like to be part of the family of a major league rookie?
You're out there with them. You know, it takes a village. It truly does. And you're riding every level, every long bus trip. You know, you've been there the entire way trying to get them to this point. And so to be able to see them shine and to make it to the big.
A cold hitter is offered words of encouragement.
All right, let's just get through this game. We're 1-0, the 1.5 ERA.
Difficult not to make the zone. Yeah. And also when it goes away, because it makes that nice noise when it goes down.
Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights. Terry Anderson gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one.
Come on!
And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Like that.
Next up for New York, Dominic Smith. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. And he fouls this one off.
Once.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a looper to
Please
left.
catch it.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Team just sucks.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Here it comes, 0-2. Popped up. Anderson is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Popped up. Aguilar might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders,
breaking balls,
and change-ups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Second. Jose Martinez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Popped up. Simeon waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Up next, Austin Romine. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. To third. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as this. Now at the plate, here is Jacob deGrom. 9-1-2 due up.
Oh my God, that
hit.
lucky pitcher
So the leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Boy, D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
I need some help. I can't be doing this shit all myself.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Scooped up. In the dirt.
Are you
he
serious?
can't quite dig it out.
Fuck you, team.
Bases full now following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Dominic Smith. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
I don't fucking care anymore.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
What the fuck,
and this will get all the way to the wall now. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
I can't
A
deal
ball
with
and a
this shit
strike to
anymore.
the Mets first baseman. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
They just want to
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out.
I need some help.
Becomes the first out of the inning.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in
the
front.
outfield
Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Behind 0-2 now.
Come on.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Still 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
You're supposed to catch that ball, catcher.
And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. 7-1, the final.
What is wrong? What kind of injury do I have? What kind of injury do I have? Must not have been that serious enough.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Lone Depot Park in Miami. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the New York Mets and the... Sixto Sanchez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the top arms in all.
Last half of the second set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Terry Anderson. Now the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's a strike. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but...
So the next to bat will be Terry Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I would...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Next for the Mets, Nick Pivetta. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Next to stand in is Terry Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Up next from Miami, Terry Anderson. He flew out in his last debut. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And that will conclude matters here in 11-1 at the
All right. Well, I'm going to take a break from live streaming for a bit. I want to say thank you guys. You know, I've made 2 videos today so far. We've had some viewers I've seen, which I want to say thank you for watching. You guys probably won't see this till middle of May on the
Most
YouTube channel.
rookies at the major league level do struggle a bit at some point, and he's in a bit of a skid right now. Al Leiter is
another
with
one
you
later
today.
today.
Al, when you had struggles early on in your career, how did you rate